All right, Emma, welcome to the gym. Thanks for coming down. I'm sure you're excited about getting into your training program.
I am.
But firstly, we've just got to go through a couple of what's called pre-screening checks, just for your own understanding, if you get a bit of an idea of your medical background and whether you've had any complications with heart issues or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just start off with your full name.
Emma.
Emma.
Kenny.
Kenny. And date of birth, Emma.
The 26th of the 9th, 1991.
Right, very good. Female, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Has your medical practitioner ever told you of any heart conditions?
No.
Or any suffering stroke?
No.
No? Perfect. Do you ever experience unexplained pains or discomfort in your chest or during physical exercise? No? Perfect. Do you ever feel faint, dizzy, or lost balance in physical activity or exercise in the past?
No.
No? That's good. Have you had asthma attacks or anything related to asthma recently?
No.
You have any background of diabetes or anything?
No.
No? Perfect. That's good. Do you have any other conditions that require special recommendations for your exercise?
No.
No. Perfect. That's good. Any of those questions that come up with a yes, generally I'd refer you on to a practitioner to get a bit more background of what you need, but that's all clear, so we can move forward.
Sure.
How often do you exercise through the week? Are you doing any exercise at the moment?
I try to walk 4 to 5 times a week.
4 to 5 times a week?
Yeah. For about 45 minutes.
Perfect. What sort of intensity do you reckon? Sort of
I'm a
moderate?
fast walker.
Fast walker, very good. That's perfect. For 45 minutes
Mm-hmm.
per session, that's very good. Okay. Well, that sort of wraps up that part, and that's all come back without any issues. So we'll go on now, and just before we get stuck into getting an exercise program organised for you, we'll just do a few background checks of your goals and what you want to achieve, and a bit of medical background, and also your availability, and then we can move forward from there and get a training plan organised.
Awesome.
We'll go through. First name is Emma. What's your occupation?
I'm an insurance broker.
Insurance broker. Very good. Date of birth, sorry, was
The 26th of the 9th, 1991.
91. Very good. And what's your address, Emma?
Is 5 Jobbins, Jobins Street in North Geelong.
Yeah, North Geelong. That's a nice spot. Victoria, of course.
Yeah. 3215.
3215. Very good. I'll just get your phone number, Emma.
Yep, 0425
0425
516
516
809.
809. And your email address?
Is Emma, SHE1 at hotmail.com.
And this one's important as an emergency contact name, just in case anything happens to you at the gym.
Yeah, Bob Smith.
Smith. Very good. Contact number for Bob?
0401 101 785.
Very good. Okay, so what are your health and fitness goals moving forward? What do you want to achieve?
I just want to tone up a little bit, maybe lose a bit of weight,
Yeah.
just get a bit fitter overall.
Very good. Well, hopefully we can achieve that.
Yeah.
Very good. Sort that out. And how long are you looking at wanting to achieve this in? What sort of time frame?
Over the next 12 months would be great.
Next 12
I'm not in
months.
any rush, I just want to take my time.
Yeah, get a better sort of lifestyle and a bit more activity in there. That's
Yeah.
great. Are there any other important goals or milestones that you'd want to reach while you're here at the gym?
No, I do like boxing though.
Very good.
Yeah.
We can incorporate a bit of that.
Sure.
Perfect. What do you need to be successful? You seem like a pretty driven sort of person as it is. Is there anything else we can?
No, I just really want to just get a lot fitter. I feel like walking is great, but to get that a little bit more fitter would be great.
Very good. I'm sure we can do that here. And just a little bit about yourself. You said you're currently exercising at the moment?
Yeah.
Yes. And we said that was 4 to 5 times a week?
Yeah.
Very good. About 45 minutes. So that's a good start. Gives us a good base to work on. We'll just fill in the pre-screen results later. We'll go through this first. Have you recently been pregnant?
No.
No. That's all right. Just gives us a bit of an idea of some of the exercises we can and can't do. Do you have or have you had any other serious medical concerns or issues in the past? No. Good. So what we're going to do now, just to get a bit of an idea of a health check, is I'm going to hook you up to this. It looks a little bit intimidating, but all it's going to do is just take your resting heart rate, your blood pressure, and that will give us a bit of an idea of your BMI, and we can move on. Just stay seated there, and what I can do is I'll come around here and we'll just go on this arm. So just put your hand through the cuff there, and we'll just take it up just past your elbow there. Now you'll notice it'll get a bit tight, but that's all pretty standard. Just let the machine fire up. So when you're looking at starting off, we want to get into it
as soon as
straight
possible
away.
would be great.
Very good. We can do that. Once we finish up this, we can get out in the gym, and by the looks of this, we can get a good sort of exercise program together.
Awesome.
So we'll sort of go through after we get all this out of the way.
Yeah.
Make sure we're doing it nice and safely.
Yeah.
Just working it out now. Perfect. So we've got resting heart rate 82. Seems you're very fit already. Resting blood pressure 4 over 97. This gives us a good idea of if your resting blood pressure was a bit higher, we might say, oh, there might be something it's a good way of calculating whether there might be a practitioner we might need to see, like a GP, but it's all come back fine.
Good.
What I'll do quickly is just get a couple of measurements of your waist, and just for our own records here. So just get you to stand over here. Now what I have to do is, to get an exact reading, I have to get down in line with it. So I'm just going to come around, belly button there, get a nice accurate reading. Perfect. And I'll just come down to there. And very good. Just grab a seat. That gives us a bit of a gauge of what your BMI is and your waist to hip ratio, and we can keep track as we sort of go down, and we do a reassessment in 12 months and see how it's all looking, and hopefully we get the results that you're looking for. Now just the final part here is just a bit about your lifestyle. So you mentioned you were an insurance broker?
Yeah, it's an office job, so I'm quite sedentary.
Quite sedentary, very. How active is your day? You said you walk a bit.
I do try and get up out of my seat often throughout the day and go make a coffee or whatever, but I'm not very active during my office hours.
So we'd probably call it light activity. So which is fine. That's what a lot of office jobs tend to be. So it's good that we can get you into the gym here. So how how many hours of sleep do you get a night? Are you
I
pretty good?
try to get 8 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good sort of range to be in.
Yeah.
In the past month, how often have you been physically restricted by your health?
I haven't been.
No.
Yeah.
How about emotionally? Do you ever have issues going, oh, I can't do this, I don't want to? Or
No, just stress from work, but yeah, generally when it comes to exercise, it always makes you feel good. So
perfect.
Yeah.
How about your diet? Do you keep a pretty healthy?
Yeah,
sort of diet,
everything in moderation or balance. So that's what I tend to.
No sort of issues you feel like you'd want to go and talk to a nutritionist or anything?
No, not unless I was quite overweight.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay though.
Perfect, absolutely. Now we're getting closer to getting in the gym, which is exciting. But firstly, we'll just go through a way of me to getting some information to put through an exercise program for you. So we'll start off by assessing how many times do you reckon you'd be able to get down to the gym a week?
Yeah, I'd be looking maybe 3 times a week.
3 times?
Yeah.
How often? How long do you reckon you'd want your session to go?
Maybe half an hour sessions.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's a good place to start.
Yeah.
What time of the day suits you? Being in office?
Mornings are good for me. Yeah.
Absolutely. Any specific days that you can and can't train? Or?
Maybe Monday, Wednesday, Fridays.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's a nice balance. What kind of activities do you like doing in terms of, we've got some walking, running. You mentioned you like walking.
I do like walking, but I like running.
Running.
And boxing, as I said before.
Yep.
And training, so like weights are fine with me.
Yep.
Yeah.
So free weights and some machines and that sort of thing. Perfect. Have you done any group exercises or interested in that?
I have done them in the past. I do like one-on-one better though, because I feel like you get more out of a one-on-one session.
Perfect. Yeah.
But
Yeah. Everyone has different ways of training and what they like to do and not do. You mentioned before you'd probably like a pretty high intensity sort of thing.
Like higher intensity if it's a shorter session, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We can work with that. That's perfect. Is there anything that you're not interested in doing, like in terms of, powerlifting or big weights or CrossFit or something like that?
Probably, yeah. I'm not a big fan of CrossFit. No. Or any of that really fast-paced stuff.
Yeah. No, perfect. That gives us a good idea. Well, very good. That sort of wraps up what we're going to do here. I'll print all this out and get you to sign a few things just for our records, and then looks like we can get out in the gym and start creating a bit of a program.
Awesome.
Go through a few of the exercises that I think would be good for you, and we can go from there.
Great, can't wait.
Thanks for coming in.
No worries.
And let's go and get into it.
Awesome. Thanks, Cal.
No worries.